Hey everyone, Cody Lefevre here with a re-upload of this video, the 100th training session. Those of you who let me know in the comments of the bad audio version, I do appreciate it. I am working with new technology here, so I appreciate everyone's patience while I figure this out. Let's move on with the video. This is a consistent warm-up that I've been doing. It's fairly similar every day. The MVP shuttle, the glute ham roller, some time on the bike, face pulls. These kinds of things are in my warm-up pretty much every day. And I find it helps with my hip a whole lot and just generally getting my core and the stability zone of my body functioning well. You know, doing the overhead press, everything below you needs to stay tight and locked in, and that just basically means flexing everything underneath your armpits. It's pretty hard. And on this day, I'm going to a 1-rep max, and it does not actually go up. So you'll see 2 failed attempts as I go for 205. It would have been a 5-pound PR, and just wasn't there. I will admit that my legs were having some cramping issues as I was warming up. The 185 there went up decently well, a little bit of hesitation kind of halfway up. This is the first at 205, stuck about eyebrow level. The second just a tad bit lower than that even. So it wasn't my best day, but it was the 100th training session in a row. The day before I had worked up to 315 on squats. That was a PR of sorts. Did 6 singles there. They all felt pretty good. And I think just my legs were a little bit too fatigued. Honestly, I probably should have strategized better and gone easier the day or 2 days before. I maybe would have gotten 205, but lesson learned. Moving on, I tried to consider what I might do to back up and go easier. Instead of doing deadlifts and warming up to a heavy single, which would have been cool on the 100 training session, you know, have the 99th on 100 training session go that way to where they're kind of providing decent markers of progression. Just did not happen. So the deadlifts, turned into the high pulls or power curls, muscle cleans, whatever somebody wants to call them. Everyone's all picky with words these days. That's stupid. So these power curls are awesome. They make you look jacked, and they're great for conditioning. So that's predominantly what I use them for. They make my arms and upper back get a killer pump. My legs get a decent workout. I use a light enough weight that doesn't blast my hip or lower back. So even on a real hard day, a tough day where my body's not behaving so well, I can do these and I feel pretty good. And it provides a great training stimulus for conditioning. So this is kind of the movement that I'm using for that purpose. Thanks for watching.
All right, everyone, there it is, the 100th workout in a row, 83 minutes long, a little bit longer than usual, just because I was filming. Right back there is the ending weights for the strict overhead press, just 115 pounds. I find keeping it pretty light, but aiming for quality and repetitions. Things like static holds and controlled eccentrics really help with my overhead press. Just didn't go well for me today. I didn't get that 5-pound PR. 205 would be sweet, inch me a little bit closer to my goal, but you know, it just was not in the books today on this 100th day.